Okay, all right. Hey y'all, I am live. I'm in the Baltimore kitchen. I'm back in the kitchen. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Ooh. Hey y'all, I did not know I was gonna be doing a breakfast. I'm in Baltimore. I'm by myself. So I was like, hey, I'm making breakfast. Why not log on and see if my friends are around? Where are all my friends? So yeah, I don't have an apron. My shoulders are not covered. But hey, let's let me go get it. I'll get a shirt just to, don't go get a shirt real quick. All right. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? So yeah, I had no idea I was gonna be going up, so I didn't bring my breakfast stuff. I see some people coming in here. Hey, come on, Tanya. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Roxanne, hey girl, so good to see you. Up in the kitchen, up in the kitchen. All right. Oh man, last night I performed here in Baltimore with the Kyle Younger Project. Oh, it was a really good time. But my other vocalist, kept telling me to play keyboards and also was unable to be there. So we had a sub on keyboards, which meant that I had to do like all of the singing last night. So my voice is a little. Oh my goodness. What's up, Leona? So good to have you. But Roxanne, I mean, did some Luther. I did some Stevie, and I did some Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, I thought about you. Yeah, we did. I can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You're like my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always dreaming of you. And like, so, and you know, people were chilling. It was an outdoor thing, so people were jamming. But it's so far away. I was like, that's all I'm gonna get for some Luther, and then I just broke into. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Just said you'd be coming back this way again, baby, 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 woo, baby, oh, baby, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, it was fun. It was fun because we don't do that in our regular, so we just kind of felt it out, kind of like when we did Boogie Nights a couple weeks ago, out of the blue. So yeah, the repertoire is expanded. Also, it's been a while. Now let me explain. I've not been on for breakfast for a couple of weeks because school just started this week, but the last 2 weeks of the summer, both of my kids were home with no activities that took them out of the house. So I was in charge of, and you know how I like to do it by myself. And like every once in a while, I put the kids on, but sometimes it's too much. So it's just a lot going on in the last couple of weeks. It just did not give me the opportunity to get in and do breakfast. But that's all going to change because school started. Lolo went back on Thursday, and Rory's going back on Monday. So more of me in the kitchen. But since I've been gone, make sure you're checking out my Instagram and my Facebook or whatever you follow me on, because my White Castle commercial started running. Um, and I know White Castle is not all over the country, so some of you won't see it because it's not in your area. But if you go and you check my social media, I have a commercial and some different things. The Ten Sacks, which is the name. So let me tell you about the commercial. The commercial. I'm a part of a R&B group called the Ten Sacks, and we sing about sliders, the cheesy tin sack that you can get from White Castle. So we got a song. Give me that cheesy tin sack, the one that keeps me coming back. Give me that cheesy tin sack, and I'll be your contact. Yeah. Sexy, are you Stevie? Are you sexy? You live so close to the castle, girl, you know it's no castle. Diamonds are right and we can take it slow. I pay for it, but they don't take your road. Promise I'll pay you back the dough. Oh, you know it's you that I adore. With those spiders, so much more. So we got a song, Give Me That Cheesy 10 Sack, which is on Spotify. That's right, the whole song is on Spotify. The commercial is obviously only 30 seconds, so you can't hear the whole song on the commercial. But if you go to Spotify, the 10 Sacks, we have our own. We have a song on Spotify. And Jawan, who is the bass singer in our group, is really, in real life, is the bass singer currently for the Temptations, the real Temptations. Like, he sings right there with Otis, and he's in the Temptations. So, Jawan actually reached out to us and said that his sister heard the song on the radio in Detroit and played it, like, or she heard the commercial, and no, he played, she's like, y'all on the radio, and let him listen. So it's really crazy. So we got Give Me That Cheesy 10 Sack, which is already on Spotify. The 10 Sacks is the name of the group. At the 10 Sacks is where you can follow us on Instagram. We're also on Twitter, and we're on TikTok. So Tuesday, we go back into the studio to record another song called 10 Sack Love. It's a mellow mood. So that's what's been going on. So just kind of giving y'all the lowdown of why you haven't seen me so much. Been busy, like I Tin Lizzy. All right, so anyway, y'all like the Tin Lizzy. That's right, the Tin Lizzy, which is the model T, I believe, or the Model A. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and y'all say, what's the breakfast ready? What's the breakfast? Well, I'm gonna make an omelet. Make an omelette. Got some onions. I got some sausage. I got the sausage, and I got some American cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead. I already did the slicing and dicing with my innards. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this real quick. So yeah. Give me that cheesy 10 sack, the one that keeps me coming back. We're so close to the castle. And thank you, Tanya. Tanya said the commercial is great. If you've seen the commercial, feel free to comment. Leave a message in the comments. Also, tell White Castle and leave comments on the 10 Sack page. Let people know you want to see more of us. Because let me tell you, the more they run it, the more money I make, and them kids get to eat. Them kids. I like feeding my kids. I like to be able to say to my kids, yes, kids, you kids can eat today. Because Daddy was able to bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan. I can bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. And never let you more than you the man. Well, now I'm a woman. Y'all remember that commercial, Angelique? It was a perfume. I mean, only people of a certain age would probably remember that commercial. I can bring home the bacon and Angelique, fry it up in a pan. And never let you forget you're the man. You're like, just in case you forgot you was the man, let me show you. Because I'm a woman. Yes, you are. I forgot I was a man until you put it on me, woman. You ever be forgetting you a man until your woman put it on you? I'm making a... Okay, so I done cracked open some eggs. I got the eggs in the pan. Got the eggs in the pan, and let me show you the innards. Here's the innards. Some onions and sausage. And I'll put in, and then I'll put in the cheese. Yeah. It's like I had to find some innards in my mother's refrigerator. She ain't know I was gonna come and make an omelet. She ain't know. How was she to know? How was I to know they had asthma? You wasn't to know. All right. Go ahead. This is just a, the slices, remember? All right. We'll put that cheese, lay that down in the bottom. Put the innards over here and then flip it. Wanna see me flip it, hold your belly right. Baby, just a little, do it for someone else. A little to have some fun. So let it whip, so let it whip it, baby. Child, whip it right. Let it whip it, baby. Whip it all night. Don't you trip. Oh no. Don't let it whip. Come on, whip. Come on, whip. There's no time. There is no time to lose. You're the one I choose. I only want to be with you. Can't you see that I won't waste your time. Something divine in you. Let it whip it, baby. Whip it all night. And don't you trip. Oh no. People be tripping. Don't you trip. Oh no. Child. Come on, let it whip. Come on, whip. Now, come on, whip. All right. Time to flip it. Come on, excess onions. See, let me tell y'all something about an omelet. The key to an omelet, and let me tell you, so many life lessons that come along with fixing an omelet. But the key to an omelet, you got to have patience. Look at that flip. Come on, flip. Call me Wilson because I just flipped. Flip Wilson. I don't know what y'all know about some Flip Wilson. That's something older cats always like to ask you what you know about. So what you know about the old Hucklebuck, and then show it to you. This the old Huckle. Yeah, what you know about that? You don't know much. You're too young. You missed out on the best part of waking up. Come on, let it whip. Come on, whip. Whip, flip, flip. Oh my goodness. Lady T, are you still in the house, Lady T? Because I'm sorry, I was busy flipping things, so I didn't go. Go big deal, me baby, do she my only line might be a bit passé. I need your love. Yeah, got all my moves from the 80s. All of them. Every last single one of them. And I don't need no pain again. I lick the fire so that you feel the same again. I'm for the real, and for you I'm too blue. How does it feel to have somebody just singing like this for you, Lady T? I'm gonna feel, sugar, all I want to do is feel what I only love that I just want to be your shingling. See, the Lord knew what he was doing when he did not give me the talent to play guitar. He just got vocals. I mean, I could have played. I lacked the patience to keep rehearsing with my musical instruments. I'm like, I gotta get out front. I got to be the front man in this band. I think I might have told y'all in the past, back in the day, I played keyboards when the band first started. It's just that I got tired of sitting back there. Take a lot of sitting back and, practicing the instrument. I already knew how to jump out front and be a personality. It's already. So I used to show Daryl parts in there. All right, man, I'm gonna go out here and sing these leads. Let me know if you got any more questions. So yeah, I would. And then over time, if you stop rehearsing and practicing, you forget these songs on your keyboard. You got to keep playing. It's a metaphor for life also. You got to use it or you lose it. So whatever it is that you got, that you do, if you want to be good at it and maintain, you got to keep on doing it. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, go on and do. What? Baby season punk back. Baby season punk back. Baby season punk. Them pole hunch, them pole. P Valley. So I wrote my own song called BDCs and Pogs. It's like, that is very nasty if you know what BDCs and Pogs are. If you don't, then you're like, what is he saying? BDCs and Pogs, what? BDCs and Pogs, what? BDCs and Pogs, what? Them Pogos, 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 them Pogos. I'm just a hype man. BDCs and Pogs, what? Don't listen to that. Don't listen to BDCs and Pogs, what? Because if you do, you find yourself all day going, BDCs and Pogs, what? BDCs and Pogs, what? You be at the beach just shaking your pogs and looking for BBCs. Don't do it. BBCs and pogs, what? BBCs and pogs, what? And then the next thing you know, there's somebody in your life showing up at the beach and just stabbing people. What you doing? BBCs and BBCs and BBCs. So, it's a slippery slope. Don't go down that path. Give it, what? Give it, what? Give it. See, I could make a hit for the, what kind of music is that called? That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. You might be saying, that is the worst song ever. But you might be going, give it, what? Give it, what? Bogos, them 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 bogos. Baby season bogos, what? Baby season bogos, what? So, yeah. Let me tell you, the definition of a hit is a song you can't get out of your head. It might be some crap. It might be awful. It might be a song you don't even like. But if you can't get out of your head, it's probably a hit. Because even though you don't like it, somebody else is like, man, that's my jam. That's how I was with the song Night Shift by the Commodores. I didn't like it, but I could not get out. Jacket. Look up and doing now. You know you're not alone on the night shift. I did not like that song. Gonna be some sweet sounds going down on the night shift. Because, that was when they replaced Lionel Richie with another light-skinned dude. It always tripped me out how both the Miracles and the Commodores, when their light-skinned lead singer left, they went and found another light-skinned guy to replace him. As if it's like, well, what we have here, we've established that there's a light-skinned guy in the group and those brown-skinned guys in the group and the light-skinned guys in the group. So, that's right. The first hit single for the Miracles after Smokey left was Love Machine. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. I can kiss you, and I won't work for nobody but you. You cannot move the love machine. I'm just a love machine. This is choreography. And I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. Now, think about what it felt like to be in the Miracles. You are a member of the Miracles. You've been hanging with Smokey for years. Smokey has gone solo. And y'all go get a new guy. And the guy who was, not going, I don't like you. He was singing, Smokey, I don't like you. I don't like you. But you always saying, I hope we stay together forever, but if Smokey ever leave, I'm taking over the lead. And then Smokey leaves, and they're like, man, why don't we just get another light-skinned dude who sings high, and you just keep doing what you're doing. And we got a new song, it's called Love Machine. But we're going to give you a part on it. Your part is, that's so. I'm just a love machine. That's his part. He just sitting there I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Listen while the other guy sing the lead. Then every once in a while he goes, Blah! I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. I can kiss you, and I won't work. And he's also in charge of choreography. He's like, look, If we're going to do a song called Love Machine, I think that our choreography should show that we are love machines. Because while we're doing it, the people in the audience will see, like, oh, I think they are actual love machines. They wrote that song because they understand what it is to be a love machine. And think all the ladies be going to get after the gig as they see our love machine prowess. Wow, I'm just a love machine. So yeah, I don't know if that's true. I just imagine that's the way it was, because I've been in groups for a long time. I know the dynamic of being in groups. And I'm like also parlaying the time frame. Over the years, we've learned that, hey, you don't have to replace the light-skinned guy in the group with another light-skinned guy. And we've also learned that, everybody can go solo if they choose. You can go solo, come back and do groups up, whatever. There's so many opportunities and possibilities. But, I think about Elvis. I watched the Elvis movie. And here's the thing. Over the years, Elvis has become so much of a thing, more so than the actual person, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is that it's all about, oh, thank you very much. So it's like, thank you. It's like, and people kind of lose sight of the fact that Elvis actually was talented. Like, he played the guitar, he played the piano. There's like footage of him in Vegas, like on the piano, singing his ass off and playing. That 68 special where he's playing the guitar and he's singing with the guys, and he was a good looking guy. And I know a lot of times people are like, here's the thing. Elvis gets a lot of flack because the belief that he stole from black people. And I mean, obviously he was influenced by black folks. And if you watch documentaries and actually see the movie, it kind of touches on it too. It's like he actually enjoyed the R&B music. He would interact and go out and play with the black performers in Memphis. And that's where he learned a lot of his stuff. I think where the lines get blurred is that we are a part of a system where it's always more profitable for a white person to do the same thing that black people do. So you have like Boyz II Men and Jodeci, and the next thing you know, all these white boy bands come out who outsell and push those guys to the background. As soon as you get to Jackson 5, oh, we got to come out with some Osmonds. It's like, it's always like the system is like, ooh, this rap thing is really cool. Run DMC is great. But ooh, the Beastie Boys. Like, Beastie Boys ain't better than Run DMC, but they sold more than Run DMC. Eminem ain't the best rapper ever, but he's outselling, probably Rakim. I'm going to put my vote in for Rakim. Big Daddy Kane. There's a lot of old school rappers who are really skilled rappers, but an Eminem becomes the biggest thing because our system supports the white person doing the same thing as the black person, making more money doing it. And of course, the system is going to always lean towards the person who makes the most money. And our system is also, white supremacy is the foundation of the system. So, but that's a whole other conversation. My point being is that Elvis actually was talented. And he also was like, there was no phenomenon that big before him. And it's like, there was no template. It's like, so the burn, live fast, die young, burn out, dead by 42, rock and roll star was the prototype because there was no prototype that says that, hey, you can be in this industry and you can have a career that lasts, and you can live to be like 90, like Chuck Berry. It's like, Colonel Parker took such big advantage of Elvis, took 50% of his earnings, and kept pushing him out to go perform when he needed to take a break. And then in order to keep him performing, they started to fill him up with drugs. Same thing happened with Michael Jackson. It's like, so yeah. But I digress. I was talking about, I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. For looking kids and things, and I won't work for nobody but you. So if there's nothing you learned today, just remember, I'm just a love machine. Okay. Feel free if you didn't get all of that. Go rewind and watch it in replay. So I'm also broadcasting right now on YouTube. I might not, the Instagram one, I don't know if I'm going to keep that up. I might delete that. But the YouTube one is going to stay. So make sure you're following me, youtube.com/Rick Younger. Also, feel free to support my Patreon, patreon.com/Rick Younger. All of my low budget morning shows eventually end up there. And y'all say, how does Patreon work? Well, you donate, you pledge to give a certain amount a month. It can be as low as $1, so it doesn't have to be, you don't have to break the bank to be a Patreon subscriber. But it also just shows if you want to support what I do, then you're free to do that. It's not going to stop you. Not going to stop you from being a blessing to me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it! So anyway, let me show y'all this, this breakfast I made an omelette, woo. We'll probably have to put a little 30 seconds on that, warm that up, it's cooling off. But yeah. Let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast of mine. Lady, love me one last time. Say you love me. Say you love Ricky. Say it. Say you love me. I want you to say it. Say it. Say you love me. I'm sorry, that's called a Say You Love Me medley. I mixed in some various songs where the request for love is there so blatantly. Look at me. You got me in a state of shock. Just look at me. Look at me. Oh, look at me. You gotta be mine. Jump, don't, bang, bang, cause you're so fine. I like your style. It takes me wild. You look so great every time I see your face. You put me in a state of shock. So yeah. All right. So y'all know how we do. We've been doing it for a while, right? Y'all say, yeah, we have been doing it for a while. That's right. We've been speaking positive things into our lives. That's right. We've been saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmation is I'm Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I have to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do and make it happen. So I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love, ba ba da ba ba do do do. Spread love, do 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 know the skies. I said love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. Cause only he can save my life. And only he can hear my cry. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say, amen. Oh, Father, 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 I say, amen. Right. The question is from a main man creeper. Why must it be you always breathe into my shoved dream? Creep, creep. Well, hit me in my DMs. Who do I call to book you, Rick? Hit me in my DMs. Let me know what it is you want me to do, and then we go from there. Because I have different agents for different things, and of course, there's some things that I book on my own. Get me to do comedy. It's a different route for that. You know, the acting work is a different route for that. So many different ways. Find 100 ways. So many different ways to get me. So if you're trying to get me, that first step is to reach out on the DMs, and then we'll work it from there. All right. So I'm gonna thank y'all for coming in, and make sure you follow me at Rick Younger on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.com/Rick Younger, Patreon.com/Rick Younger, Facebook.com/Rick Younger page. Go like that. CafePress.com/Rick Younger Show for wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia. I did not come prepared to Baltimore with my memorabilia, but CafePress.com/Rick Younger Show. We got mugs, aprons, t-shirts, we got thongs, spaghetti strap tank tops, babies, bibs, onesies, doggy sweaters. Go check that out. Or Google me on the first 6 to 12 pages of Rick Younger on Google. All right. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging. All right. And I'm out.